Hello everyone and welcome back to the Clark Machinery channel. As you can see behind me, we have sunshine out today, so I am determined to get around this yard and see what's happening. So on my agenda this morning was this G105 that came in from Finland just a couple of days ago. And something, you might have spied this on our social media, we have a classic Valtra 8050. So that tractor is 2003. This is our G105. It is actually sold, but I'm just taking a few pictures to get it up on the website. We do have another G105 coming in shortly, and we actually have quite a few of our classic Valtra'S back in stock. So I'm going to give you a bit of a look around those. Those are new Mikhail Fusion 4s. Wiedemann's. We had a 58 actually that came in as well. I had it pulled up at the shed the other day. Kverneland mowers. Our shed is constantly been moved around, so I'm not just going to go through the whole shed, but I will show you the 8350 that's in for any of the old school Valtra fans. So if you want to see an more in-depth video of any of these classic models, do give us a shout. We have this 8350 or 8050, and we also have an A93 as well with a front loader, I think. And that is our little Wiedemann 1260 LP loader. And what a joy it is to see the sun out in our new ins yard. Fertilizer spreaders, they're starting to go out now too. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of a look around the back to see what's happening. Brendan is loading up some major bench saws. Not sure where they're heading. We have two tractors awaiting collection. We have this T195 with the black rims that is staying in Cavan, and we also have this T235 on the black rims, and that is also staying in Cavan. So two big pair of tractors heading out local. So we haven't done this in a while where we've taken out everything in the series, because it's not too often that we would have every model from the A up to the Q. So when we do, we'll take the opportunity. It's a good day today. The sun isn't out, but it's not too bad, it's dry, so I'll get Erwin over. You haven't seen Erwin in a while, but he will be back going through the Valtra'S on a regular basis at some stage. We'll have to encourage Erwin to do a little bit more on our YouTube channel. And myself, can't blame the rest of them for the the other two. So, I don't know if you can see the lineup in front of me, but that is her. We have good variation of colours there. So I'm going to add in the black. So tell me in the comments, what's your favourite colour of Valtra?
Welcome back to the channel. Here we have the full range of Valtra tractors from A, G, N, T and Q. The most popular tractor here on the Irish market. A series with only 50 hours on it. G series brand new. It's sold, more coming on order. We have N series, T series and a Q series in stock. N135, T155 and the Q305. And as well as that, we have a Q265 demo tractor, we have a T155 Versu demo tractor, and we also have a T235. They're out in demo at the minute, but at the minute we'll give you all a quick run round what we have here behind me and see what you think. So day 105, 105 horsepower, 4 tyres in the front and 540 tyres in the rear. Compact all-rounder, 100 litre a minute hydraulic, German hitch, 3 spool valves, cab suspension, LED lights on the rear, mudguard controls, lots of room in the cab, lots of space and storage. 3 spools, power shift transmission, PTO functions, lift, 4-wheel drive, diff lock, all your draft controls are right there. 540, 540 and 1000. Lots of vision outside the cab. And lots of people don't know, but the small steering wheel in the Valtra tractor came from the idea of Scandinavia and rallying. The idea of the smaller wheel was handy use for the rally track, easier to get around. Jump on to the G105. Biggest difference is probably size, as well as you have front suspension option on a G. You've only cab suspension on an A. We have 420/70 R24 tyres in the front and 520/70 R34 tyres in the rear. 110 litres a minute hydraulics. LED lights all round. Tractor is sold, but we've one identical coming. Cab is very similar, except instead of a handpiece on the right hand side you have an armrest, which are controls. PTO, hand throttle, lift, your gears and your splitters there. Sorry, your splitters and your gears there. 3 spools, 540 and 1000 PTO, all your functions up the side. With hydraulic front suspension you actually turn it off with a switch here, and with air cap suspension or with air suspension at the front you can turn it off as well, but you'd have to have the option of air cab suspension. So as you can see, the cab is very similar, no differences whatsoever. The bigger 4-cylinder tractor, the N series, you have air front suspension, sorry. So it's one bag there. 480 65 28 tyres in the front and 665 R38 tyres in the rear. You have split oils in these, so your transmission and your back end is separate. You have 115 litre a minute hydraulic in these, and options of 160 and 200. German push out hitch, and the cab is bigger and one less post, so it's just one big open door there, or open piece of glass there. And as you see, the armrest is the same, draft control functions, it's all very similar. Icons, 4-wheel drive, diff lock, 3 spools, diverter valve, so you can adjust oil flow on this spool valve here. Another noticeable change as well on your A and your G, your push out hitch can be done on this fella here, but with these actives it's a button right here, so there's no taking up an extra spool valve to push out a hitch. Your T155 6.6 litre engine, or 7.4, 6.6 runs till 170 horsepower, where your 7.4 takes over and runs right up actually to your Q series. 540 tyres in the front, 650 tyres in the rear, front linkage, mid-mount valves, 4 spool valves at the back, load sensing hydraulics, air brakes as standard, LED lights all round. We do have a few of these tractors in stock and they are good value. Prices starting around 120,000 plus the VAT. You have 2 airbags on the front, one on either side. And the cab is the exact same as your N series. So your mid-mount valves is your spool valve here, joystick, and on and off. And the view of the loader is the same joystick. It does all. 540, 514, 1000. Air con. You have an option of a cool box if you want. You can put it there, same as on your N series. On your pillar, you have storage, so there's no dash in front of you anymore. You have a storage box, but you have a pillar display with all your controls, or all your speed, fuel, AdBlue, all up on the pillar. And your Q305 T series on steroids. So you have mid-mount valves, front linkage and PTO. You have lots of functions. You can actually bring an isobus function to the front if you want. It goes into there. Air front suspension, 670 or 28 tyres on the front, 710 70 or 42 tyres on the rear. Bar axle, which is an option. Push out hitch, 1000 economy. It's an MLT 260 transmission that's in these. Rated up to basically what's in the S series is in the back end of these. So the transmission is capable of going to 400 horsepower. Evolution seat, Ward-1 and Smart Touch armrest. So the cab in the Q is the exact same as your N and your T. Spool valves, front and rear PTO, 4 electric spool valves here. You can also move a spool valve up to here if you require. Your joystick for your loader as well. Heat and electric mirrors up here, and your fridge down here. So that's the Q. We'll go up to 300 horsepower from 240. Your T series will go from 155 to 255. Your N series will go from 135 right up to 180. And your G series is 105 to 135. And your A series, there is 3-cylinder options in these from 75. And then this is the base 4-cylinder tractor in the A105. But if you order a new tractor today, and an A, it'll be identical to that. So that's the range of tractors what we've in stock. We'll put a link in the description to our website of all the new tractors we have in stock. It is changing weekly. There's lots of stuff moving in and out. Not only that, if a new tractor isn't your thing, we have a large range of second-hand Valtra'S in stock as well, from 50 hours right up to 10,000 hours if you want. We have budgets for everyone, lots of spec, but if you want to see any more, drop us a comment and we'll post a video of what you want. But that's it for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.